Hey, hey, what's going on, everybody? You got it. I am Robert. You got that right, man. This is Robert with Guitar Journeys. And keep one thing in mind. Music is medicine. All right? That's what keeps me going, man. I cut my thumb. Oh, where is the camera? I cut my stupid thumb. Ooh, my wife is right. I do say stupid a lot. I cut my darn thumb, my smart thumb. It was stupid for me to do it, but I cut it on a can of dog food for my dog. And I was washing the lid. I like to wash my trash, some of it, because I don't like my trash to stink. It's just a habit that I have. I started doing that a few years ago. And so I was washing this stupid lid, and I don't know what I was thinking, but I ran my thumb across that thing, and it cut it pretty good. Oh, anyways, it stopped bleeding, but then when I was messing around with my guitar and the phone, it started bleeding again. I'm just gonna power through it, man. So check it out, everybody. This is a slide. This is my favorite one. I actually like this one. It's perfect for my pinky, and it's ceramic. I had a hard time saying that. Anybody that plays a guitar and you never used a slide, what you want to do is just go right on the other side of whatever you're fretting. This is the 12th. Whoops, can't see me. Hang on a minute. Let me get you adjusted here. There you go. Oh, wow, 20 people. Holy crap. All right, y'all, don't go nowhere. Check it out. The 12th fret, right? And that's an E. Okay, so if you want to use a slide on that, you're going to go to this little metal part right there. Okay? There's a famous slide that goes like this. I'm not for sure who does that. Go diddly, maybe? No, I'm not for sure. But that's a famous. What's going on, everybody? I am so happy that you all decided to come and check me out. And name. That's your name? Well, what's up, buddy? Or girl, or whatever. Nice to see y'all. I appreciate you stopping in and visiting me. I do appreciate it. But if you're trying to play, or if you're playing a song and you got a slide, all you got to do is just, instead of fretting the note, like here's an F, right? So instead of fretting that F, you're just gonna go. Half of the battle of using a slide, and don't get me wrong, I'm not any good at it. Okay. I do know how you're supposed to do it, but I'm not that good at it. But you have to use the rest of your fingers to kind of keep the strings quiet. See? Um, what's going on, Edwin? How you doing, man? And you see? I don't know if I'm saying that right, but hi everybody. I appreciate y'all checking me out. I do appreciate it. So I don't know. The song "Free Bird" by Leonard Skinner is. Hey Evie, how you doing? Do you play the guitar too? Very cool. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. So if you guys never heard the song Freebird by Leonard Skinner, it's an iconic song and it has a solo. It actually has, they actually play that all the way through the song. So that's one thing that I do work on every now and then. The nice thing about the Moises app is it shows you the notes that you need to use. So it's like, let me think. It's like, okay, so here's a B. Okay, it's like a C, C, and an F. And then it goes from C to D. And then it starts going over here to like B flat. So this is a B, right? A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, 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 Hey Kimber, what's up? But I do like playing around with the slide. I like to make some really cool sounds. And yeah, I honestly do believe that the guitar is the ultimate puzzle. I don't think that no one's ever going to get it all the way completely finished. There's always something that you can do different. There's so many different styles. Candy Wagner, what's up, Candace? would love, guess who's back? Hey, what's going on, creep? Oh yeah, I remember you, man. Hey, with a name like that, who could forget it, man? I would love, Nad, I don't know if I'm saying that right, said, I would love to learn the guitar. Right on, man, that's cool. Yeah, that's a good thing about having a name like that. No one's gonna forget you. So here's the thing, man. One of the reasons that I wanted to start a YouTube channel is to inspire people, right? I want to inspire people to pick up the guitar and start playing. I'm not going to say it's easy, but it's fun. It's challenging. It's not hard work, you know? It's not like going out and digging a hole, you know what I mean? Or putting on a roof. So it's not that kind of hard work, but it takes a long time. It takes a lot of dedication. And what you put into it is what you're going to get out of it. So if you want to practice an hour or two a week, that's what you're going to get out of it. My favorite song to play. Well, let's do it like this. Okay? My favorite song to play for the week, right? I have been playing some songs that take a lot of like heavy distortion. So I bought a fuzz pedal. It's a Jimi Hendrix mini fuzz, and I've been playing songs that I wished I could play them, but if I played them, then they're going to give me a copyright. Ugh. I could tell you the names of the songs, and you could look it up. One of the songs you should look up anyways. It's called Smoke on the Water by Deep Purple. Back in the 70s, that was a song that everybody loved to crank it up when that song came on. And almost everybody that plays the guitar at some point is going to learn that song. Okay, Smoke on the Water. That don't really sound too good like that. See. That's not how I'm playing it. That is kind of the easy way to learn it. Matter of fact, there's some people that'll learn it like this. Right? You can learn it like really super easy. The right way to play it, I actually watched a video from one of the, I believe he was one of the original band members. And he has a video on YouTube on how to play Smoke on the Water. And the way they do it, and I actually watched a video of them playing it in concert. Okay, so right up here, right, this is 3 and 5. This is where your C and your G's at. So it's like da, 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 and then it goes da, da. Oh, it's Smoke on the Water, da, 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 da. Oh Oh man, I'd have to play it along with the app in order to get it right. But go check out that song. So I've been playing, I played that a while today. That's fun. Then I played another one from ZZ Top. That one is called, hang on just a minute, make sure I get it right. I'm trying to add a little rock and roll. My Head's in Mississippi. So check that song out. It's ZZ Top, My Head's in Mississippi. Both of those songs have a lot of distortion. So yeah. But I like mostly like blues. And even though ZZ Top is classified more as a rock, they really were a blues, but they were like from Texas. Hang on just a second, guys. Don't look at my pajamas, okay? I'm a cool cat in my pajamas, man. All right, all right, all right, all right. Let's turn that light off. But yeah, I was just, well, thanks for asking, man. I mean, I don't know if I actually have like a favorite song because I have so many favorite songs, but I usually do have a favorite for the week. There's another song that I've been playing this week too that's called Drunk on Your Love by Jovan Webb. So you can check that one out, Drunk on Your Love. Yeah, I just love music, man. I usually find 4 or 5 songs a week that I've never heard before that are either I like them because they have a really good lyrics, or sometimes I like them because the way that they're soloing, and I think, okay, I like the way they're soloing, and I'm going to try to learn how to solo like they're soloing. So yeah, that's my big thing right now, other than trying to get better at playing the guitar, is I want to master the art of soloing. And there's a lot to that. So if you learn your 5 pentatonic pentatonic means 5 notes, okay, but there's 5 boxes, right? And they're all pentatonic scales, but there's 5 separate boxes. And if you learn how to connect those boxes, and if you learn when you're in a major and when you're in a minor, and if you learn when you're supposed to use a major and when you're supposed to use a minor, and you learn how to solo, learn some solo techniques. It's what I'm learning right now. You can solo like the professionals because that's how they solo. They almost all guitarists use the pentatonic scale to solo. It's your roadmap. It's how you connect. It's how you connect things. But that is just a small example. That's what you can do when you know the pentatonics. And I will show you one little trick. Okay? This is my trick of the day. This right here, okay? This is fret 5. That's 8, 5 and 8. 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 8, 5, 8. 8, 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 8, 5. All right, that right there is the A minor pentatonic. Okay, and you start with this finger right there. Well, guess what? Start with this pinky and play the same box. Okay, that's 2, let's see, 2, 5, 2, did I do that right? 2, 5, oh wait, 5, 2, 5, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 2, 5, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 5. And if you start with your pinky on the A and you play the box 1, that is A major. So with your finger, box 1 is minor. With your pinky is a major. When you start with the pinky, you get a minor. When you start with the pinky, you get a major. Basically, wherever your root note is at, your root note is the key that the song is in. Okay? If it's in A, the song's in an A, and it doesn't really matter if it's in an A major or A minor. It's an A. Okay? If it's in a minor, then you're going to want to play in the minor. If it's a major, then you're going to want to play in a major. Right here's an A. Okay? If you play on this side, that's going towards your guitar. If you play on this side of that A, you're going to be in a minor. And down in this area is the 3 and the 4 box area. So if you play the box, let's say you play box 3, right here on this A, and that A is your root note. See, that's minor. Now, if you put your pinky on that same A and you do the same thing, that's a major. When you play that side of the note, it's a major. Play on this side of the note, it's a minor. You're stuck in that pentatonic pattern. Do you like the guitar? Play something for once. Oh my goodness. I like this guitar pretty good. I do. It's good for what I do. And as far as the pentatonics go, I have been practicing. Don't pop my bubble, dude. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a girl. Don't pop my bubble, man. I've been practicing those pentatonics for over, whoo, Lord Jesus, oh my God. I've been practicing those pentatonics for close to 15 years. And it's a skill. I promise you. It's a skill, man. Do I know any songs? I know a few songs, yeah, man. I know a few songs. Um, they're playing foolishness. Oh my goodness. So I made a rule on my YouTube channel that anybody that says anything against me or that I don't like, I ignore you. So you will be ignored the rest of the show. I'm not actually here to play the guitar, you see. That's not what I'm here for. That's not what I'm doing. I do that. I pick up the guitar and I play around with the guitar when there's no people communicating with me, so that I have something to do to kill time. So I'm not sitting here twiddling my thumbs, okay? But the main reason that I go on and do these talk shows is to try to inspire people and to try to give people a safe place that they can come in and we can talk about music. My YouTube channel is about music and about being kind to people. And let's say you're somebody that, well, let me say it a different way. I am very passionate about music and playing the guitar. It consumes my life. I dream it, I sleep it, I watch it when I'm not playing the guitar, I'm studying the guitar, I'm listening to music. When I listen to music, I study the music. I try to picture in my mind how every sound is being created, and I try to count the beats. I know that all sounds crazy, man, but that's part of being a musician. If you're not doing that, then you're not fully into it. I'm telling you, that's the truth, okay? Anybody that is fully involved in being a musician, that's how your life works. I know because I've talked to other musicians and they do the same exact thing that I do. So I know what I'm saying is true. When you listen to a song, there's so many things that you can do with that song, right? It's like you're studying that song. Listen to the beat. Try to figure out what chords they're playing. Try to figure out what the key of the song is. And then, like, okay, in the blues, which that's what I do the most is blues, there's a 1 chord, a 4 chord, and a 5 chord. So you want to try to count it. You know, you're like 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the 1 chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You hear the chord change? You see, okay, did it go from A to D? And then you count the D's. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then did it change again? Did it go to the E? That's the 5 chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to the D. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to the 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you know that's how your brain works, right? You do that for a little bit. And then you hear this killer solo going on, and you're like, oh my God, where's he at? What string is he on? What area of the guitar, what fret is he on? What string is he on? Is he playing in a pentatonic box? Which box is it? Usually you can't really tell that. I think that eventually, and I think that some people can tell, but it's hard to tell by just listening. If you're watching someone solo, you can pretty much tell, like, where they're at, what they're doing. Them are all lessons. It's all a way to study music. So yeah, I mean, I like to inspire people of all ages. I know that there's kids out there that are as young as 5 years old that are playing. I see them on YouTube. Makes me real jealous, when you see a 5 or 6 year old kid that's playing better than I am. Yeah, you say, like, my wife had a habit of, she'd see some kid, on YouTube, and fantastic guitar player, and she'd say, look at this kid. And I finally told her, I don't really like watching other people play, especially a little kid that's playing better than I am. It's discouraging. I like to watch things that encourage me to play. And when you watch somebody that is a 5 or 6 year old kid that is playing better than a 63-year-old man, I've been playing the guitar like 3 times more than this kid is old, right? And he's playing better than me. Yeah, I don't like watching that. I mean, more power to the kid. He's a freak of nature. His dad or his mom is probably a very good musician and has taught this kid since he was old enough to roll over on the floor. But we all work in our own pace. You know what I mean? Don't ever judge yourself by someone else's performance, because that's not how you do it. I mean, that's hard on yourself. If you're gonna do that, that's hard on yourself. And there's a thing, that from out of the Bible, and don't get me wrong, man, I'm not gonna start preaching to nobody, but run your own race, do your own thing. Don't worry about what other people are doing. And that goes a long ways when it comes to music. All right, don't focus so much on what other people are doing. We're all different. Some people learn faster than other people. I've always been one of those people that it takes a while for me to learn how to do something. But when I do learn how to do it, I'm usually pretty good at that. So it's not going to be any different when it comes to the guitar. So, does anybody have anything they want to say to me that's not disrespectful and it's not like being rude? Come on, say something to me. You see, that's why I pick my guitar up and I play around with my guitar. Because when it gets to the point where nobody wants to say anything, then I pick up my guitar to kill the time until someone does talk to me. But I'm going to tell you right now, I don't appreciate anybody telling me anything rude, okay? Hey, you're in my house, dude, okay? You're in my house and you're on my YouTube channel. Whoa. Whoa, what the heck was that? The remote control. So yeah, by all means, man, if anybody don't like me or you don't like my YouTube channel, ain't nobody making you watch me. Okay? Ain't nobody over at your house saying, you gotta watch this old dude. If you don't like it, get out of here. Does anybody know that song? It's Hey There Delilah. Watch when you count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we're going to switch to a B minor. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2.
What happened?
What'd you do to my dog? We have a schnauzer that is 13 years old. And some days he acts like he's dying, and other days he acts like he's a puppy. I got to take him to the vet tomorrow because he is getting arthritis in his back, and he's having a lot of pain in his back, and he's having difficulty, starting to have difficulty with walking. So, like I say, some days he's pretty good, other days he's not real good. So, someone that doesn't like the pentatonic, you could try the modes, which is an extension of the pentatonics. The modes, I believe the names of the modes are from the Greek language. I could be wrong. If anybody knows any different, please correct me. But I had them written down up here, and I just took them downstairs, I think, yesterday. But you have like the Ionian, the Dorian, Lydian, Mixolydian, hang on, Dorian, Lydian, Mixolydian, Phrygian, no, that's not right. The Aeolian. They're kind of hard to memorize. It's not something that I practice every day, but I definitely do practice it once in a while. And then there is another scale that I know that is called the A minor harmonics, and it's a Latin. Let me see if I can get that one right. There is no shortage of scales. Trying to think of the name because I want to say it right. It's the tonic, I think, the tonic scale. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D. Yep, like I said, there's no shortage of scales. You could spend, I think, a very, very long time trying to memorize scales. Because I know that there's even one down here like this. But I could play it if I get the book out, but I don't memorize it. Then there's a turnaround. Turnaround is like when in a blues, you could be like playing like chords, and then you get a turnaround. That's a turnaround. Or you could go like this. So most of your turnarounds sound kind of like that. Or and you can mix it up, you could change it. Sorry guys, I got something up my nose. You could change it up, look at this. going to show you guys something else. It's an ending. It's a way of ending a song. But for some reason, it doesn't seem to want to come to my brain right now. Something like that. Yeah, like that. I'm not for sure 100% sure if I'm doing that right or not, but it's called, I don't remember the name of it now, guys. Sorry about that. I spent about 10 years studying. Kind of like going to school, only I done it with online courses. And so when you like put all that information in your brain, if you don't keep refreshing your memory of all that stuff, it's kind of like when you go to school, you know, and then after you graduate, you don't remember most of the stuff that you learned when you were in high school. It was kind of like that. I mean, it's in there. If I open up the book and I read a little bit, it'll all come back to me. The names, you know, of what certain things are. But I've got those courses still. So it's a library of knowledge whenever I need it. Or I want to know to freshen up on some stuff. I go get one of those books and I look through it, or sometimes I watch it, you know, online. But yeah, I keep telling myself, you know, like, oh, you need to go back and redo that one course. Oh, you need to go back and read a certain part. And then I just never do it. But I guess if I really felt like I needed that knowledge, you know, I'll go get it. But right now, I'm just really focusing on learning to be the best guitar player possible. I am a performer. I do go out and I put on shows. Right now, the kind of stuff that I'm doing is stuff that I play at nursing homes, because that's what I'm doing right now. That's, you know, kind of where I'm at in my, you know, in my guitar journey. So I pick out songs that are pretty basic and pretty simple. And on the side, when I'm not studying and putting on my shows, I practice and learn to play more difficult stuff that I use a different guitar and a pedal board. And eventually, when I get good enough, I'll start making some videos. That it's music that you would not play in a nursing home. And then later, I would say maybe in about 3 years from now, when my wife retires, I'm going to travel around. I don't know how far away from home I'm going to go. Well, I don't know yet. I would like to go up into Canada. And I would like to go to the East Coast. But I'm going to travel around and do street performing. I'm going to play at nursing homes, make videos, put on YouTube, and I'm going to do street performing. And that's what I'm going to do the rest of my life. Jason, what's going on, man? Thanks for saving the day, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, you're all right, man. It's no big deal. It's no big deal, buddy. I'm right here all the time, man. I'm just a click away. How's your dog doing? Yeah, you saved the day, dude. There were a few people in here, and they were like texting stuff that wasn't very nice. And so I just told them, you know, that I was just going to ignore them because I don't appreciate people being rude to me. And I'm not your punching bag, you know. You're not gonna kick me around and punch me just because you had a crappy day. Your dog's doing good? That's cool, man. My dog is getting old, and he's having problems with his, I believe it's his back. I would say he's got arthritis. And so I'm taking him to the vet tomorrow and see if I can get him on some medicine. So, yeah. I know, man. I don't know what's up with people. I just don't understand people nowadays. You know? I mean, what a crazy world we're living in, you know? Every single day there's somebody shooting somebody. I know, the dog's cool, man. He's just getting old. He developed a little hump in his back where you can feel his backbone. And I think he needs some anti-inflammatories. So we're going to the vet tomorrow. I'm pretty sure she's going to hook him up, get him some medicine. He's kind of a weird dog. One day he acts like he's a puppy, jumping around, playing with his toys. The next day he acts like he's dying. He'll lay on the couch and like an old man, like moan and groan. But I'm pretty sure he'll be all right for a couple more years. He's getting towards the end of his life. He'll be 14. Oh, don't say it too loud. He looked at me. He'll be 14 this spring. I looked it up. Most schnauzers live to be anywhere from like 12 to about 15. Sometimes they live 16, but that's kind of like pushing it. But he's had a good life, man. He's been spoiled. You know, we take him everywhere we go. He's got toys, and he's got jackets, and he's got little booties, and you name it, man. He's got it. He's got 2 kennels. Oh yeah, you had one that died at 16? Yeah, 16's about, for a dog, that's about the maximum. I really thought we were going to have to put him down, man. The other day he was whining and crying and stumbling around like he, you know, couldn't walk or move or anything. And we laid him on the bed, and he'd just laying there like kind of yelping and stuff. And I said, dang, I think we're going to have to put Frankie down. But then he woke up in the morning, and it's like nothing happened. He jumped out of bed and took off running towards the door. So I don't know, man. I think some medicine, he'll be okay for a while. But yeah, I don't know what's up with people, man. Crazy. I will say this. I grew up in a household of guns. We had probably a total of 5 or 6 guns in the house at all times. And we took the guns and went hunting, or we took the guns and went out target shooting. never in my wildest imagination, on my worst day, did I ever think about taking my gun to school or taking my gun, outside to shoot somebody. That's just was unheard of, man, back in the 70s. So to be where we're at right now, where people think that it's okay to take a gun and go shoot a police officer, I don't get it, man. I will be real honest with everyone. I'm not a big fan of Trump. Just not. I think the guy's got a screw loose up there. That's my opinion. But he is right. We need to make things tougher on people that are going around committing crimes. If you're gonna commit a crime, especially shoot somebody, you need to pay the price. So, if they get a little tougher on people, some of this stuff will stop. Yeah. I guess it's just the times that we're in, man. Back in those days, no one did that. No one did anything like that. No one took their gun and went to shoot somebody. Your gun, that's not what a gun is for. But I will say this, the guns are not the problem. The problem is the people. But people that have a mental problem shouldn't have access to a firearm. But if you take the guns away, they're going to figure out another way to do it. They're not going to stop just because they don't have a gun. Yeah, yeah. So you going back to school yet? People need to just stop being jerks. That's a good one, dude. Well, put that on a bumper sticker. People need to quit being jerks. You're exactly right, though. People do need to quit being jerks. Start on Monday. Are you looking forward to it? Do you like going to school? I always look forward to it until after the second day. Then you're like, oh man, I'm back in school again. The first day you're excited because you want to see all your friends, to see what everybody, looks different after the summer. You want to go to music class? There you go. Well, I hope you enjoy Monday, but I'll see you again Friday. So, yeah, I take music classes all day, man. My brain is constantly stuck on music. Hey, I got a song for you to look up tonight. It's called "Smoke on the Water" by Deep Purple. And if you listen to it as loud as you can. It's one of those songs you want to really crank it up. Your drums broke? Oh no, man. Your electric drums? Honey, he's a teenager. They listen to their music loud anyways.
I know. That's why you mess up your eardrums.
Ow, come on, he's a teenager. He don't care about his eardrums. You don't worry about your eardrums until you're about 80.
Oh, no.
Oh, you know that song, "Smoke on the Water"? Well, so a lot of guitar players, that's one of their first songs that they learn. But they learn it like a real easy, cheesy kind of way of playing it. It's not like the authentic, original way to play it. So that's a little bit harder to learn it, the way that the group played it. Not a hard song though. It's a pretty easy song to play. But I was playing it with my Stratocaster, and I was playing it pretty loud. I had my little fuzz face cranking, and I was playing it. Sounded pretty nice, man. I definitely was making some volume. Yeah, what happened to it? Did it just quit making noise sound, or how does that work? Is there a way we can fix it? Have you checked out videos on YouTube? That's what I always do. When I can't fix something or I can't figure something out, I go and I watch a video on YouTube. The first time I had a string break on one of my guitars, well, it was my only guitar, right? I only had one guitar. And the first time the string broke, I was devastated, man. I said, what? I have no idea how to change the string. I have no idea what string to buy. And I remember trying to play it without that one string. It was the E string. And I said, I can't play it without that one string. But I did the best I could for about a week till I got some more money. And then I took it to the music store. I took the whole guitar, man, to the music store. And I asked the guy there, I said, hey, could you put new strings on my guitar for me? And he said, sure, man, I can do that. He goes, come back tomorrow, I'll have it ready for you. And I was so happy, man, until he told me how much he charged me. But he took and cleaned the guitar all up. He polished it up. He oiled everything. He put on new strings. Man, the guitar was like brand new. And I think he charged me around 30 bucks. That's not too bad. You know, strings will cost you about anywhere from like $10 to $20, depending on, what you put on there. I think you could get some cheaper than that, but I don't know. Actually took it to him about a year later. I took it back and I said, I think we could put new strings on it again. And he did, so how much did they charge you? I think about 30 bucks. It was somewhere, something like that. But like I said, man, the guitar was like new when I got it back. He tightened everything up. He oiled everything, polished it and everything. And then I took it to another guy. Well, it was a different guitar. I bought a used guitar. It was an electric guitar. I actually bought the amplifier, and the guy gave me the guitar. He said, I don't really need this guitar. I'm just gonna. He tried to get me to give him an extra 80 bucks for the guitar, and I said, no, I don't really want it. I just want the amplifier. And then he ended up throwing the guitar in. I know. I ended up taking that guitar to a different music store. And I liked that guy a lot. And then a couple of years later, he died. He had epileptic seizures. And I didn't know, and even his wife said she didn't know that you could die from that. I don't think he knew it. What is an electric guitar? Yeah. So my first guitar that I ever bought, it was an acoustic, Fender acoustic. I paid $125 for it. And then a couple of years later, I don't remember how that went to be for sure. I wanted an amplifier. I think because I was going to buy another guitar. So I went out and I bought an amplifier. But the guy threw that guitar in. It was, I think it was an Ibanez. But it was a real cheap one. And he threw it in with the amplifier. Yeah, that's been a while, man. That's been about 15 years ago. Oh, thank you. There's another shirt that my wife bought me for my birthday. She loaded me up with guitar shirts. And I have a guitar hat that is taking forever. It must be on one of those boats coming from China. It has a guitar on it. It's like embroidered in, like this one is. But it has a guitar, and it says, "All I need is my guitar." So, yeah, I like Fenders. I haven't never really played a Gibson. I wouldn't mind having a Gibson, but I don't have a ton of money. And I do like the brand of Fender. Just being honest with you, if I had money right now to buy another guitar, I would buy another Fender. So I don't think I would go buy a Gibson. I'm kind of stuck in the world of Fender for now. If you take a look around at all of the blues players, they all play Stratocasters. Almost all of them. There's not very many blues players that play Gibsons. Joe Bonamassa, check him out, man. Check out Mr. Joe Bonamassa. He plays. You want a Les Paul? I'm not knocking Gibson at all. I'm really not. They are very nice looking guitar. I like Les Paul myself. At one time, I really wanted a gold top. I don't know if you're familiar with the gold top. It's a Les Paul. When they came out with the original Les Paul, it was a gold top. Gold top meaning that everything on the top is gold. Not the metal part, but the wood. It was all painted a gold color. So they call them a gold top. And for a long time, that's when you bought a Les Paul, that's what you got. I think it was 3-4 years, maybe a little longer before they started painting them, different colors. But they are a nice guitar. They definitely are. If I was going to buy a Gibson, I don't think that would be the guitar that I would buy. I maybe would like to get a hollow body, or I think they're called a semi hollow body. Take a look at a Gibson Freddie King. Freddie King was an old blues guy, and they have, I think they're like ES 335, I think is what they call them. I did want one of those guitars for a long time. They're expensive, man. They're up like $4,000 or $5,000. They are expensive guitars. Do you know what the ES stands for? If you don't know the guitars, you're gonna be surprised to know what that ES stands for. Electric Spanish. That's what the ES stands for. Let's look it up. Make sure I'm right. Let's look it up. ES guitars. ES guitars. Okay, that's not what I'm looking for. What's the meaning of ES guitars? Especially referred to the Gibson ES series. Electric Spanish. Yep, ES and ES guitars, specifically referring to the Gibson ES series, stands for Electric Spanish. That's crazy, right? All right, Jason, I think my time has expired. It's that time of the day for me to go lay down and watch some TV. Do you have YouTube on your TV? Okay, late at night when my wife goes to sleep, I watch stuff on YouTube, like different pedals. Last night I was watching a guy and he was showing little tips on how to solo. Like he was showing like, stay in this area, you know? Like when you're in an area and you're soloing, get as much as you can out of that right there. Before you move on, before you move to the next. But what I'm getting at is you can learn a lot by watching those videos. So I've been putting together my pedal board, and that's how I learned about some of the pedals that I bought. Is I'll just type in like the best pedal for soloing, or the best pedal for reverb, or and then I just watch those people, see what they're doing and see what's going on. So yeah, I mean, check that out, man. I hope you get your drums fixed, buddy. Maybe see if you could take it to a music store, or watch some YouTube videos. Maybe you can find a way to fix it. Maybe something came loose. Does it have fuses in it? Sometimes maybe a fuse might get blown away. You might blow a fuse or something. Yeah, soloing is an art form. I always say that playing the song is the meat and potatoes of the meal, and the soloing is your dessert. Oh, don't throw it in the trash. Don't throw it in the trash, man. You could probably fix it. You could probably fix it. If it's not making a noise, it's not making any sound, not noise, but sound. It's not making any sound. There's probably something that came loose somewhere, and it can probably be fixed. So I wouldn't throw it in the trash quite yet. Throw it in the corner. Throw it in the corner and go get you a Home Depot bucket. There were some kids at the fair one year. They were playing drums on like trash cans and Home Depot buckets, and they were tearing it up, man. They were jamming like crazy. Okay, Jason, I'm gonna get out of here, man. Thanks for watching me. I'm Robert. This is Guitar Journeys. Like always, thank you very much. I appreciate your time. And have a great rest of your evening. Go enjoy your dog a little bit. I'll see you Friday, brother. Take care, man. Don't throw the drums out yet, all right? You might be able to fix it. See you later, bud.